Have you ever noticed how, as we grow older, the noise of the world begins to feel heavier? The opinions, the arguments, the endless chatter. But then there is silence, and that silence holds a power far greater than words. Welcome to today's journey, why silence is powerful after 60. This isn't just about staying quiet. This is about discovering a new form of wisdom, strength, and inner peace that can only come with age. If you're over 60, this message is for you. And by the end, you may just see silence as one of your greatest tools in life. In your younger years, you might have fought to be heard. You had to speak up, defend yourself, prove your worth. That was necessary. But after 60, something shifts. You begin to understand, not every battle needs your voice. Not every conversation deserves your energy. The world around us is louder than ever. Social media, news, politics, people constantly sharing opinions. But silence, it cuts through the noise. It becomes your shield. You no longer feel the urge to respond to everything. You begin to choose peace over being right. And that, my friend, is a superpower. When you stop talking, something beautiful happens. You start truly listening, not just to others, but to life itself. The sound of birds in the morning, the ticking of a clock, the rhythm of your own breath. These quiet moments bring clarity. Silence gives you the space to hear not just words, but emotions. The sadness in a friend's eyes, the joy in a grandchild's laugh. You become more present, more attentive. In a world full of distractions, that presence becomes your gift to others. Silence isn't weakness, it's strength. When you hold your tongue instead of lashing out, when you pause before reacting, when you sit with your thoughts rather than run from them, that's power. Many people fear silence because they fear being alone with themselves. But after 60, you've lived enough to know solitude is not loneliness. It is where reflection happens. It's where healing begins. It's where your soul finds peace. You've spent decades living for others, pleasing bosses, raising children, making compromises. But now, you start living for yourself. Silence becomes boundary. It says, I don't need to explain myself. I know who I am. You stop seeking approval. You stop trying to impress. You understand that your time and energy are precious, and you begin to protect them by simply choosing not to engage. Not every invitation to conflict is worth accepting. You've gained something else too, emotional maturity. You've learned that reacting with silence can diffuse anger, de-escalate arguments, and prevent regret. Silence gives space for others to reflect. It allows emotions to cool. It invites peace into relationships. When someone hurts you, silence lets you decide, is it worth my peace? Often it's not. And by choosing silence, you choose dignity. Many people after 60 rediscover or deepen their spiritual connection. Whether it's through prayer, meditation, or simply sitting in stillness, silence becomes a path to something higher. You begin to understand that some answers can't be spoken. They can only be felt in the quiet of your heart. In silence, you find gratitude. You remember loved ones who have passed. You reflect on all the years you've lived. You begin to see life not as a race, but as a blessing. In many cultures, the quiet elder is the most respected. They don't speak much, but when they do, everyone listens. Why? Because their silence has weight. Their presence commands respect. That can be you. You've earned your wisdom. Your silence isn't emptiness, it's depth. You don't need to say much anymore. Your life speaks for itself. Let younger people argue. Let the world spin in chaos. You can sit in peace. Smile, listen, and when you choose to speak, your words will matter even more because they come from a place of experience, patience, and love. So the next time someone asks, why are you so quiet? Smile, because you know, silence is not weakness. It's not loneliness. It's not giving up. Silence after 60 is your wisdom, your protection, your peace, your power. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this message spoke to your heart, share it with someone you love. And always remember, the quietest people often carry the loudest truths. Stay silent, Stay strong,